What's good, y'all? I'm Ethan.
I'm Tori.
And today we're putting power to the test. 40 series laptops are dominating, and the MSI is going above and beyond to provide sleek and powerful laptops to keep up with the most demanding games.
We'll be testing out the MSI Pulse 15 gaming laptop powered by Intel. This is a killer addition to MSI's lineup of 40 series laptops packed with a 4070 GPU and the incredible Intel Core i9-13900H CPU.
That's a tank.
I know. This pair achieves amazing performance and impressive frame rates. The Intel Core CPU is 14 cores, 6 proficiency cores that'll take on the heavy lifting, and 8 efficiency cores to help achieve the best performance per watt. We'll be testing this laptop's performance with 2 demanding games. Woods' picked Destiny 2, and mine, Cyberpunk.
Ooh, let's just see what this MSI Pulse 15 can achieve.
Let's do it.
I'm excited. We are starting with a demanding first-person shooter, one of my favorite games, Destiny 2. This is the loading screen, by the way. I feel like I see a lot more detail on my ship than I normally do, which tells me I need to improve my monitor.
Wow.
This looks extremely good, and it's so smooth. We're pumping 150 frames easy, so this is fantastic.
Even too, like right now, you're going through all the different terrain and stuff, and
Yeah.
all the different colors. They look so
The
bad.
colors really are popping right now.
Even now that there's a bunch of action happening, we're at 130, 120 frame rates right now.
Oh, easily. He's not dropped below 100, not even once.
156.
Like, this is phenomenal. And then let me show out a wave of
Dang.
This is where it's gonna get more hectic in this area, or as we progress through.
I already knew what to expect with the GPU and the CPU pairing, but honestly, it's going above what my eyes thought they were gonna see.
It looks so good.
There's no
so
lag.
good.
You
There
have
is
been bam,
none.
bam, bam this whole time.
I have not noticed any frame drop, not one.
We're playing on a 15.6-inch QHD anti-glare wide view angle, so even with all the studio lights that we have right now,
I'm not getting any glare.
nothing.
We have 2 lights right here, no glare.
You might have to take this laptop home with you.
I think I might. This is probably what we're doing at the end of the day, is I'm just gonna take this home, and you can play Cyberpunk another time.
Yeah. No! This also has a 2.5 ms.
So all your button presses and everything would register almost immediately, if not immediately, on the screen.
Do you notice that? Just the quickness?
Oh, absolutely. With the improved refresh rate, I notice it that much more.
Yeah, even right now with all this close combat and crazy stuff happening, you maybe drop to 106.
How good this looks.
Right. The glows, the
That
colors.
looks so good on the, what?
Still at like 117 at the lowest for all this part.
And with all this movement I have within my super ability, we're consistently at 120 to 140 frames. This is probably the smoothest strike I've done in a very long time.
Wow.
Just in regards to gameplay alone. Ha, 69 kills,
69
perfect.
kills.
Perfect, 69, nice.
How did you feel the difference?
Oh, it was substantial. It was way smoother. I was like, oh wow, I can see way much more detail in this than I normally would in my own PC. And just the loading screen. Look at this, that's the loading screen. That looks so good on this monitor.
I feel like I don't need to go to the North Pole to see the Aurora Borealis anymore. You know, I could just see the pretty lights here on this computer.
The way this computer handles high intensity with max graph, I put everything to max.
That's
so,
the thing too, on my normal like tech that I have to play on, it's normally on like the low quality.
on the lowest settings.
Low resolution, so that way I don't overheat or break my computer. Versus here, we put everything on high.
Yeah, everything was on
and it's
high.
been flawless. Everyone that plays Destiny is just gonna need an MSI Pulse.
That's all they're gonna need.
So Destiny 2 is a good match then on this MSI
I
Pulse?
think this was a fantastic match on the MSI Pulse. I wanna keep playing.
Too bad, I gotta play Cyberpunk now. I'm the most interested in seeing how I can push the MSI Pulse 15 with Cyberpunk. This is a game that I've been wanting to play for ages, but it's so freaking demanding that I can't play it on like the PC that I currently have or like any other tech that I have around. So let's see what difference this gaming laptop makes.
I mean, I would assume significant, given that your personal PC is 10 years old.
Yeah, I know. You didn't need to put me on blast like that. Let's get into it. Okay, here we go. We have our best friend Jackie.
On max, right?
Oh yeah, everything is set on max already. So we were in like the 100 range for frame rates when we were doing Destiny, but since Cyberpunk is way more taxing, we're floating at about 40 now, which I feel like compared to other lower gen components. Oh shoot, that's my bad, Got him. Easy.
So much for sneaking up on him and hiding the body in the freezer.
It worked. Right now our frame rate is still at about like 40, but oh my God,
I'm
is
really
smooth.
liking the way the ray tracing is being handled on this.
Yeah. Also, you know how like in Destiny, when you were around enemies, you'd notice a frame rate drop? This one is still hanging at about 40.
That's true, it is. It definitely is.
I think one of the things I like about this game too is normally when you play dark games like this, you can't see anything. But I feel like because this display especially and just everything working well with all these components, it still gives such great gameplay.
I would say the lighting, they did a really good job with the lighting in the game, aside from how dark it is, because you could see the way the lighting would move with the shadows, so it would still illuminate the room, just very minimally.
And still, even with the shooting, we're still hanging out above 40.
We are.
Boom, 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 don't mess with me! I'm a
I like you said
gangster.
don't mess with me, but you missed like 3 shots.
No, I was doing really good. Go. See, I got him!
No, but it is handling it extremely well.
Right? Boom. Yeah! I have to end this on a good note. Ah!
Ah, wait!
Did we do it?
The rescue?
We did it! That's all of them!
Let's go!
We did it!
Then you're at 35 health.
And it's
nice.
all thanks to the MSI Pulse 15 that has 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of NVMe SSD, and all the I/O connectivity you could possibly need.
Yes.
Oh shoot, I wasn't expecting another guy to come. Okay, let's talk about these frame rates real quick. Cyberpunk is one of the most demanding games, I would say, right now. And this laptop was able to handle it. It hung around about 40 frame rates so far, and then right now
When
on
you're
the
at the
title
pause
screen-
menu, it's at 350 frames. So if you just turn the settings down from highest to like high
Yeah.
or medium, you'll probably get well over 100 frames.
We did play Cyberpunk on all high and ultra settings, and even then, this MSI laptop kept us at about 40 frame rates or higher.
And it was still very smooth at 40 frames. It didn't
Shooting
drop below
enemies.
40.
This is beautiful. Honestly, if you have also been dying to play Cyberpunk and you needed a laptop to play it on, this is your one to get.
We hit frame rates beyond what we were expecting. While we're at it, let's check in on the benchmarks this laptop can hit, in case you're still somehow not convinced that the MSI Pulse 15 is a powerhouse.
We ran 3 benchmarks. On 3D Mark, the 4070 GPU and Intel Iris Xe graphics on the CPU achieved an 11,669 score. On Geekbench, the Intel Core i9-13900H CPU achieved 2,224 on just a single core and 12,489 multi-core score. Lastly, on Cinebench, the CPU achieved a 1,671 single-core score and a 17,136 multi-core score.
Wow, like the frame rates and benchmarks are unbelievable, and it's all made possible thanks to the 4070 laptop GPU, but also the impressive processing power of the Intel Core i9-13900H CPU. It's really that Intel 14-core CPU that really helped us achieve amazing frame rates and high-quality gaming that makes this laptop stand out among other 40 series laptops.
This needs to be in consideration to become your next gaming laptop.
100%.
And you can get your very own MSI Pulse 15 gaming laptop right now by checking out the links in the description below. And while you're there, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell, because we gotta go and fight over who gets to play more of their games on this laptop.
Me.
Bye! It's me. I wanna play Cyberpunk.
Yeah, you